The state requests that the court take judicial notice of the prior order in this case, entitled.
I'm going to take judicial notice of the prior order that was rendered in 2012. That's in the court file.
Thank you, Your Honor. The agreed child.
Obligated Mr. Ortiz to pay child support in the amount of $1,092. All right, go ahead. And he was supposed to provide the health insurance for the two children before the court. All right, let's go ahead, Ms. Kaplan.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Suarez, since that 2012 order, have there been any changes in your circumstances?
Yes.
And what are those changes?
I haven't received anything like for the past year, I believe so.
And do you know if Mr. Ortiz has experienced any changes in employment since that 2012 order?
I really don't have an answer for that.
Do you know if Mr. Ortiz is working now?
I don't know either.
Do you know if he has health insurance for your children?
And that, no, he doesn't.
Do you have health insurance for your children?
Yes, they have Medicaid. They're under Medicaid.
Has Mr. Ortiz ever paid you child support directly?
No.
So the record of payments through the Attorney General's office is accurate to your knowledge?
Yes.
The state offers the financial activity report into evidence as State's Exhibit 1, Your Honor.
All right, the updated financial report will be admitted into evidence. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Are you aware of any other children that Mr. Ortiz has?
Yes.
How many other children does he have?
I believe one, besides my daughters? Or with my daughters, ma'am?
And yes, and have the actual needs of your children increased since the 2012 order?
The actual needs of my children?
Yes.
I mean, it's like any other kids, the needs, everything. I will not say increase, but I mean, they need the support.
Okay. Are you aware of any special skills or certifications that Mr. Ortiz has?
No.
And would you like your address and other personal information to remain confidential and not on a court order?
Yes, confidential.
And why is that in the best interest of your children and yourself?
Just yourself, that's the best interest for me and for them.
Okay. No further questions for this witness. Pass the witness. The state calls Mr. Ortiz.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, what is your name?
Carlos Ortiz.
And are you currently working, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And what type of work do you do?
I'm a truck driver.
And how much do you earn per mile?
40 cents.
And how many miles a week do you drive?
Anywhere between 1,000 to 2,500.
How many miles did you drive last week?
Around 2,200.
And how much did you earn last month?
I want to say between 1,800 to 2,500 in that area.
And are you currently working full-time?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other sources of income, sir?
No, ma'am.
And do you have other children besides the children before the court in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
How many others?
2.
And do you believe that there's anything else in fairness that the court should consider when assessing child support in your case?
Yes, ma'am. Just the fact that I have my partner has 2 other kids that I also look out for. I know that they have their father and whatnot, but He was in jail. He was in jail. He just got out as well. So, yeah, they are like, my responsibility as well.
Are you in the process of legally adopting those children?
No, ma'am, since the father is out.
Do you have health insurance through your employer, sir?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Are you aware of any other health insurance available to your children?
No, I'm not.
Have you ever paid Ms. Suarez child support directly?
No, ma'am.
Would you like your address and other personal information to remain confidential, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And why is that in the best interest of yourself and your children?
Just for personal safety.
No further questions for this witness. Pass the witness.
All right, just to be clear, Mr. Maldini, I'm sorry. You have one other child, is that what you said, sir? Mr. Ortiz?
No, I have 2 children.
Okay, if there's 2 children before the court, do you have, how many other children who are under 18 years of age do you have?
2.
2. Did
Okay.
you say one of them is, are you court ordered to pay support for that other child?
No, sorry. Okay, so you asked how many more kids do I have aside from the ones that I pay child support for?
No, the question is, there are 2 children before the court in this case today.
Yes,
Okay. How many other children do you have?
it's just 2.
2. Okay, well, that's what I was asking. What are the ages of those 2 other children?
8 months and 5 years old.
And do they live with you, or are you ordered to pay support for them?
They live with me.
And you married to this the mother of the children?
No, man. No, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. And all right, any other questions, Ms. Kaplan, for either party?
No other questions for either party from the seat at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, state's recommendation?
Your Honor, based on Mr. Ortiz's income, he does earn 40 cents a mile as a truck driver, and he drives his weekly miles do vary based on an average of the miles over a month at $650 weekly. The state has calculated a gross monthly income of $2,816.66 with credit for 2 other children that do reside with Mr. Ortiz that are his children biologically. The state has calculated guideline child support to be $467 with a step down to $362. This is giving credit for a cash medical support amount of $126, and this is prorated for the 2 other children that he does have a duty to support. The state is also requesting a judgment on the child support arrears owed of $13,404.65. And as of March 31st, 2021, with repayments at $50 a month beginning May 1st, 2021, and a judgment on the medical support arrears owed also as of March 31st, 2021, in the amount of $54.56. And the state is requesting a $5 repayment until paid beginning on May 1st, 2021 as well. A mutual non-disclosure as to both parties, and all obligations commencing May 1st, 2021. The state defers to the court regarding any other consideration.
And well, there was no request for non-disclosure. Was there a pleading for non-disclosure? I didn't see any request for non-disclosure.
There was a determination of disclosure of address, Your Honor, number 6 on the pleading that was filed with the court October 7, 2020 at 1:09 p.m.
All right. All right. Mr. Ortiz, you heard the recommendation of the state on the child support payments on the arrearages. Are you in agreement with their recommendation, sir?
So it's 467 plus insurance, Your Honor.
That's the recommendation, yes, sir.
Okay.
The child support is being cut in almost more than half, Mr. Ortiz.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand that, Your Honor. Like I said, I'm not trying to not pay anything, Your Honor. It's just like I told Ms. Kaplan that I worked in the oil field, which I made plenty of money, which it didn't bother me to pay the amount that I was paying at all, and still make a living paying here at home and paying where I was staying at. But now, the situation has changed. I'm making a lot less money than what I used to.
Well, have you paid any child support at all in the past year? Because I'm looking at the financial.
No, I was
Looks like the last time, hold on. Last time you paid anything was almost a year ago.
Yes, Your Honor. And that's when everything started to go downhill from the oil field. I was up to date. Had zero balance before.
Well, my question to you, sir, you couldn't pay anything at all since almost a year?
I didn't have a job, Your Honor.
You couldn't pay anything at all?
No, I didn't have a job, Your Honor.
You didn't have any income at all? You didn't have any income at all?
No, for more than 6 months, I believe I didn't have anything.
How were you supporting yourself?
At home with savings that I had, and then my partner started working as well.
When did you start working at your new job?
November, December. I just got my
June. So from June to November, you had no income and you were not paying anything at all?
No, sir. No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Ms. Suarez, you heard the proposal as stated by the Attorney General.
Oh, Your Honor.
The recommendation now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry to interrupt. I'd like to make a correction as to the medical arrears. I was looking at the financial activity report wrong, Your Honor. The medical arrears are 0 as of March 31st, 2021, Your Honor. My apologies.
Well, yes, I was going to get to that because I didn't see anything at all about medical. Ms. Suarez, I'm sorry. What were you telling me, ma'am?
You were asking me if I heard everything, and I said yes, Your Honor.
Okay, are you in agreement with the recommendation, ma'am?
Yes. It really, to me, doesn't really matter if he gives nothing or he gives. We're okay with whatever the state agrees.
Okay, well, you started working, Mr. Ortiz, you started working in November?
Yes, sir.
Why haven't you have you made any child support payments? You started working?
I have not, Your Honor.
Why not?
I have not.
Working.
I know. Like I said, it's been a struggle, Your Honor. It's been a struggle financially.
What do you think Ms. Suarez has been struggling? You don't think she's been struggling, having to support your 2 children without any support from you?
I'm pretty sure we both have been struggling, Your Honor. Like I said, I'm not trying to push any fingers or make excuses. I'm just saying it's just been hard times. That's
okay. All right.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to go ahead and follow the recommendation modifying the child support as recommended by the Attorney General. However, as far as the payments on the arrearages, $50 on $13,000 in arrears doesn't even meet the interest that is being charged in this case. What's the interest being charged, Ms. Kaplan?
The interest on the $13,000.
Yes.
It appears to be $49.10.
Well, I'm going to increase the payment on the arrearage to instead of $50 to $100 on the payment on the judgment of child support arrears. That's the only change I'm going to make on the recommendation. I'll follow the recommendation, modifying the child support $467 and medical support. I believe I got $126 on the medical support, Ms. Kaplan.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll grant the non-disclosure. It was mutual non-disclosure. And payment on the judgment as confirmed. Payment on the judgment of $100, an additional $100 on the judgment. Okay. That's my order here today. Well, Ms. Kaplan, do you need to poll the parties as to the submission of the order?
Yes. Ms. Suarez,
ahead.
are you okay with me submitting this order directly to the court? Or would you like an opportunity to review and sign off on the order prior to its submission to the court?
No, I'm okay. I just have a quick statement. You were saying it's 13,000 as of March 31st, because of today it's 14,496.65.
Yes, the $13,404.65 is as of March 31st, 2020.
Okay. You were not counting this month, correct?
Correct. It's as of March 31st, 2021. He does still owe you the full amount that is there. I'm just taking the judgment as of March 31st.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so submission of the order?
Yes, Mr. Ortiz, are you okay with me submitting the order directly to the court, or would you like an opportunity to review and sign off first?
That's fine.
Right, all right, so Ms. Kaplan will go ahead and prepare the order as I have just issued it right now. She'll send it to me directly. Once I receive it, I will sign the order and copies will be sent to the parties. Okay? All right, anything else, Ms. Kaplan?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. In that case, that will conclude our hearing for today. Parties are excused. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.